just watched Baz's video on auto assembly. I'm gonna be sensible for a moment. I was gonna be silly. I've had a drink. Have I finished it? Do I need a top up? Do I know where it is? Oh. I've just watched Badge's video about auto assembly and his surprise ninja attack on turning up and surprising everyone. Surprise, surprise. It's very, very good. You should go and watch it. In it, Baz says that he wishes he was more eloquent. I don't think eloquence has got anything to do with the way you do videos, and you should definitely do more videos. I've had a birthday. I've had what have I had? I've had not enough to drink. Compose myself. Let's go through new things. Had a birthday. The birthday was sedate, which is kind of what I wanted, because birthdays are going to be... You know, I went a bit mad. Well, it was a birthday that caused me to go a bit mad. So these days I'm a little bit wary of birthdays because I don't want any more mad. But I went round the Deviant's house because he was out at someone else's birthday, and Enterprise, the last series of Enterprise with the Xindi. I think it's the last series of Enterprise. I've never seen hardly any of Enterprise, but I managed to catch the first episode of the new series with the Xindi, and I phoned Dean up straight away and said, record it on your Sky. So he did record it on his Sky, and I went round. I got there for about 2 o'clock, hung out, giggled like wankers. They went out. I sat down and watched 5 episodes and then got pissed, and it was really nice to just nerd out with a drink and with no one around in a place where I'm really comfortable and awesome. So that was my birthday, okay? There's some other cool stuff. We'll get to the new crack section of things, and it's all good. Now, nothing to do... I'm a bit distracted. Oh, right. Take your Coke Zero and just pour your Jack Daniels straight into your Coke Zero. And don't worry about which lid is which, because they've both got the same thread. It's almost like they did it by design. Hi, my name's Dave and I'm an alcoholic. Not really. I have some new things since auto assembly. I just thought I'd show you. This video is going absolutely horribly, but I don't care because I watch someone else make a video, and sometimes that just makes you want to have a conversation, and often they turn out the best ones, and sometimes they're absolutely horrific. Whatever, Trevor. I went to Toys R Us. I shouldn't go to Toys R Us because now I'm living on the money that's left over from when I got paid out from when I broke my hand. It's left me about £100 down on what I normally do. It should be okay, but I'm also shitting myself because I have X amount of money to last 2 months instead of 1, and blah 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 blah. So I went and bought one of these. It's a Skyquake. It cost me $11.99 from Toys R Us. It just makes me laugh. God, I never thought I'd have one. And I wasn't bothered by that. It didn't bother me that I didn't think I was going to have one. But I never thought I'd have one. I just didn't think I'd ever have one. Have you seen Croconock? I got a Croconock. I like the Croconock. I had a conversation with Blue Dragon about Croconock, and she said that she liked Croconock and wants one, and then said that she doesn't own enough jets. I'm not going to take the piss. You need to go and get one of those moulds that we spoke about. It's amazing balls. Oh, I went to get an Orion Pax. They didn't have any Orion Pax. I didn't want a goddamn Bumblebee. I will get it, but only when I've got the others, and Bumblebee will come at the end of that pile because Skids looks... And there's Rhinox and Waspinator, so I mean... And I've got 2 months of money. But But this was here. He looked quite nice in the packet. And lots of people have said, oh, he's a bit small. Oh, this isn't so good. I don't like this, that and the other. You know how people complain? This made me realise why I don't buy Masterpiece toys, because this made me smile just as much as Rob's Masterpiece Soundwave that I just played with, and he couldn't transform his own toy back into a cassette deck, so I still don't know what it looks like, because he gave up halfway through and I caught him and just said, you've given up. And he sort of looked at him and went, not do it. This is glorious toy. Go and get this toy. It's just brilliant. It's fun and it's intuitive, and the transformation works really well. And this thing with the legs that it does is just, that has to appear on more toys from now on. Bonza. And now to the pièce de résistance. I'm going to do these last. My grandparents phoned up because they're just sorting their life out, and they said, I know your computer's been dead for ages. We're going to help you out. Here's some money for a computer. I'm not going to tell you how much, but I've gone from the world. When my old computer died, and my heart sank, because I loved my old computer, because as much as it was a piece of shit, it was my piece of shit. I knew where everything was. I made some lovely, lovely music on it. And when it all died and went away, I was in the real period of momentum in my life. And then everything just crashed down at once. And I was just like... and... So they knew how much it was shit. And they know that I need at least the basic Microsoft package that you can get, the shit cheap package, but I've got an i5 Lenovo with 8 gig of RAM. And I've not got a single thing on it. All I've done is watch videos on YouTube and play on Facebook, because I've done all the updates and stuff like that. I'm taking it around my friend's house. We're going to make sure that it's going and it's right. And then we're going to set a cue point on there. So if I put loads of music software on and it doesn't work, we can just take it back to... Do you know what I mean? It's more computery than I'm really willing to get into. We'll just leave it like that. I've got a sort of a grade 2 all the way around here, but I've left a tash. I quite like that. In a very, very kind of... Watched a film the other day where they said, are you gay because you've got a moustache? But... So I've got the new computer. I've got the toys. I've got... the IDW Bumblebee prototype. The toy that eats my soul from the inside slowly. Well, I was having a conversation with Ben from Ben's Collectibles. Just about this, that, the other, the world and everything. And up in that conversation came some toys that I wasn't really a fan of. And then the next day he sent me a message asking for my address, which I gave to him, and he said, I'm sending you a birthday present. And I thought, I'll be honest with you, I thought it was going to be another of these prototypes, because I just would, the look I gave him at Auto Assembly was horrible, and I'm a terrible person. But you gave it to her and not me, and that's just... So I'm thinking it's going to be one of the prototypes or something along those lines. And I went out, and I went out about 11:30, and I thought, there's no way the post is going to come now, which was the Saturday. Yeah, the Saturday, and my birthday was on the Sunday. So I went to hockey and had a skate with my hand, and it hurt like hell. My hand hurts so much, it's unbelievable, but it's doing all of this, and it's back, and it's got no power in it, but that'll come slowly. I got back from hockey training. There's a little tiny box. There's a little tiny box like that, just big enough for like a Voyager class. If you didn't have the box and stuff like that. There's a little tiny box with, let me try, I've got the message around here. Oh no, that's a different message. Talia, who lives in our house, broke the engine off my Enterprise that I've been building. Yeah. It was an accident, I shall say no more. Because accidents do happen, and the reason I know that is because I cause an awful lot of them. I can't find it. Shit. Ben's Collectibles sent me you've probably seen it on Facebook anyway. Ben's Collectibles sent me those. They've got stupid names. It's Manuel and Thethanor. I can't remember what their names are. Their names are vile, and whoever thought of them needs shooting in the street. But the conversation went like this. And I'm really annoyed that I can't find the note that came with them. I'm getting up. I might be able to edit as well now, so I might be able to chop this out, because now I've got a computer that works. It's only Movie Maker. Got Vegas for later on. Look at the chrome. Look how good that chrome is. So I opened the box and fucking smiled from ear to ear. I didn't expect to get... I thought it was just... You know Sheldon Complex, when someone sends you a gift and you open it and the gift is just blisteringly amazing and you're just like, oh my god, and in a rude way you sort of, why have you sent me this, you mad man? And on the other hand you're just like so he sent me a letter, and the letter is written in a really nice manly violet colour. Happy birthday, Dave, hope you enjoy these. I have the other gun, but it's mislaid. Lost it. Have a good one and see you at Rollout Roll Call. Rollout Roll Call's coming soon. Remember to ask me about that in the video soon, please. Thank you very much. And yes, it's purple. It's manly. Ben off of Ben's Collectibles. And it just blew my brain because, and it so caught me off guard because like a week beforehand, me and Ben were having a conversation. And he spoke about I said to him, Ben's very nice. He talks to people, and he talks to people about stuff that isn't just Transformers. He's just a bloke talking about things. And that's what I like, because a lot of the time you sort of hook up with Transformer people on Facebook and stuff like that, and kind of all they want to do is talk about Transformers. And it's like, well, yeah, that's good, but if we're going to be mates, you need to be able to talk about something else. Ben can do all the something else. But I mentioned about the exclusives because I couldn't afford them. They were £50 each, I think. But I couldn't afford them. I mean, I wasn't going until about 2 weeks before the event or something. So, I mean, it was all well up in the air. And I put it out of my head because I don't like them as such. I don't think they're amazing robots for what they are. I think the Top Spin and Twin Twist ones would be great. I think in this colourway, with the opposites, they are absolutely just really, really cracking. But what I said to Ben was this. They could be the worst toys in the world, but because they're auto assembly exclusives, while I may not believe in the toy as an exclusive, I believe in auto assembly itself. And to go to the effort of doing these and being as... I mean, that's what made me think this video, because I was watching Baz's vid, and we kind of all feel that, and I didn't feel that way until this year, if I'm honest, because I have had an amazing time at Auto Assembly, but this year, because I've always been a helper, because every time I've ever really done anything with any club or organisation, I've always got involved with helping out at the grassroots level, and that when you do that, you tend to just miss riding along the train I'm bloody 39 years old now, and I'm sort of collecting on some of my dues in that I'm just paying my ticket and turning up to stuff and laying back and soaking up the atmosphere and that sort of thing. And auto assembly is just the pinnacle of, now it's the pinnacle of doing that, because I've just relaxed enough. I've just changed since all the mad stuff. It's just been the first time that I sat down and didn't worry about everything. I just fucking enjoyed being there, and I genuinely appreciated the moment of while I was there. So to have these exclusives is it's just a little reminder, isn't it? It's just doing your dues, and yeah, all right, they were a gift or whatever, but they will still go on my shelf, and they will still be always the auto assembly exclusives. And I've probably rattled on for long enough now, but I got a new computer, so I could do some editing and make some goddamn music, Jim. Soon I will be able to make some goddamn music, so me and you need to talk about what we talked about at auto assembly, and just laugh and be silly, if that's all right for a little while. Thank you very much.